What's going on, everybody? I think we're live. It's me, and it's Brooks, and we're here for you on a Sunday night, a very rare Sunday night appearance by us. That was are we actually live? I forgot that. Oh, look at that.
Yep.
That was an interesting experience. You couldn't tell what was going on behind the scenes there, but I'd been hooked up by this company called Milo that had a waterproof walkie-talkie system.
I was wondering what that was on your arm.
I was talking to Banana. She was back on shore, and I never really realized how boring it is being the surf photographer. And she just, you just kind of sit there for an hour and change, waiting for people to catch waves. And so I had this direct line to her, and she's like, I'm bored. When are we going for breakfast? So at the beginning of the first wave, it's very hard to hear because audio out in the water is difficult. But Banana literally goes, "Hey, do you want to go to Cantina?" And I turn to Josh. I say, "Do you want to go to Cantina?" And he goes, "You should go for this wave." And then I popped up and got a wave. And before the second wave, you hear Banana go, "I'm out of coffee. I have no more coffee. You have to catch one more wave, and then you have to come in." I was like, oh man, having a direct line to her isn't great. It's not all it's cracked up to be. Hey, thanks for the follow, everybody. We have the world's been crazy. There's a lot going on, and we're here with this.
Welcome to the Blind Surfer Show.
Yes, indeed, it is. Let's see. I got all new buttons. I made everything more complicated for myself. So we are on YouTube horizontal and vertical. And if you're watching horizontal, it's me and Brooks right next to each other. And if you're on vertical, let's see if I do this right. You're looking at me now, and now you're looking at Brooks. Did I get that right?
That's true.
All right, we did that. I did that properly. My fingers.
Sir.
My fingers are gonna get a big workout this evening. Switching buttons.
Yeah.
And my vocal cords have gotten quite the workout. Since anybody that was here last night, big news broke. I'm curious to know how far ahead of like the major news outlets did people hear that news on this channel? Because usually
Did you say it? Or,
Yeah,
you said it.
Well, it came through, and like me, I repeat everything that I hear from text to speech. It's like, and so I was just sitting here, I'm like, what is this? And I recognized one of the names. It was one of the people that I work for, and then my thing said it out loud. It's like, there's been a shooting at, and then I just repeated it out loud. I'm like, oh, I think I just broke some news for everybody.
Wow.
So
if you're betting on Polymarket, you need to be following Pete.
Yeah, because I get you all the news ahead of time. But yeah, so it's been since last night. I was up most of the night for the multiple news outlets that I work for, and then throughout the day today, there was just a lot of updates and stuff. And on top of that, I do a lot of work for the NHL, and we're in the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs right now. So I was doing updates on, I think the Bruins are down like 4-0 against the Sabres right now. I was doing promos throughout the day for the Canadiens versus the Lightning. And growing up in Boston, we always called them the Montreal Canadiens. Do you know hockey at all, Brooks?
No, I mean I know the Carolina Hurricanes because that's where I grew up. That's it.
I think when I do the voiceovers now, I just say the Montreal Canadiens. But I swear, thank you for the follow. I swear, as a kid, I used to call them the Montreal Canadiens. I don't know why.
Is that a Boston thing?
I don't know. Maybe I'm not supposed to be saying it. Maybe it's like a derogatory slang or something like that.
Maybe it is Canadians.
You Canadians.
I did to say, Pete. I commented it on when I walked in the door, but you're looking very red and like toasty today.
Yeah, I had the. Does it show up on camera?
Oh, it's so obvious on camera. You look like you've been in the tropics, sailing or something. I don't know.
All I was in the backyard because
Did you put sunscreen on?
I did not.
Okay, yeah, you can tell.
Because I was thinking, I actually I just went to push my glasses up. I was listening to some radio in my Meta glasses earlier in the day, and I just kind of pushed up on my glasses, like, oh my god, my nose hurts so much. Oh yeah, I can tell it's quite red.
Yeah, you look healthy. You look like you've been out enjoying life. So.
Well, I was I've had just the strangest schedule going on today because of I couldn't plan for anything. Like I'd be outside for 10 minutes after running and read some copy. Yeah. I'd be outside for 40 minutes after read some copy. And I told you, I got on the weird, I didn't know when I could sit down. So my day started at 3 a.m. I got a piece of copy at 3. I was like, okay, I'm up. I guess I'll just get up. And I had a granola bar at 3 o'clock in the morning. And then it was 9 in the morning. And I felt like I wanted a snack.
Yeah.
And I ended up having, I had ice cream at 9 o'clock in the morning. I had Chinese food around noon. and I just had a
Wow.
granola bar with you. My day's been all screwed
What a
up.
day.
Yeah, if my blood sugar drops and I fall over, it's due to lack of nutrition.
Okay.
Do I have Jenny the chat lady going? We got anything?
I'm
At
not hearing
Devil's
anything.
Dog
There we go.
Advocate 2354 said, "Hey Joni."
All the regulars just saying howdy
At Beep
doody
Bop
to
Bap
each other.
Beep said, "Why am I #1 fan?"
Big bop bap beep. Was that the username right
At
there?
Landscape
I
Casey
don't know
said,
where that
"Love
one
your
came
videos."
from. Let's
Thanks,
see.
thanks,
Are
Landscape
also the
Casey.
voice behind a lot of the news I listen to.
Yeah, it's a living.
At
Oh,
Sipish One said, "I do at Terminape One. I
That's
love
you.
hot sauce on everything."
so you know how I'm just constantly hyper focused on the negative comments these days.
Yeah.
The video that I posted today, talking about it was talking about what happened last night. I was literally talking about how I get interrupted all the time and have to run out and do voiceover work. And then 2 minutes later, the show got interrupted because I had to do voiceover work. And that was for one particular client, but it was going on throughout the night. And you know this, Brooks. I don't just work for one news outlet. I work for dozens of them. I
Yeah.
also work for a bunch of rock radio stations, sports radio stations. I work for Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime, HBO Max. I work for the NFL, NHL, MLB, basically you name it, and I work for it. And then I get this comment, and this guy goes, "Oh, I just lost so much respect for you. You're a government shill." And I was like,
Government chill.
"Yeah." I'm like, how am I a government shill because I reported the news?" And what he did, like, I report the news on. Man, it's not cool for a voiceover guy to like give his whole client list because people don't. It's just not a thing that's done. But I report on different angles.
Yes.
It's not just one. Like I
Yeah.
work for enough news outlets that I'm covered. So I'm like, well, I don't work for the government. And he goes, "What do you work for?" And so I got into it, and I was like in between reads. I had nothing else going on. I kind of gave my long laundry list. And he's like, "Anything I'd know." And I said, "Well, I've done a bunch of movies." And he writes back, "What movies did you work for where there were child exploitation
Oh my
charges brought
gosh,
against
dude.
you?" And I'm like, "And block."
Yeah, that's just a crazy person, dude.
Yeah.
I hate to say it.
Yeah, and then I realized I've been spending the past 20 minutes going back and forth with a complete crazy person, which
Yeah.
isn't necessarily how I wanted to spend my evening.
There's a lot of that on YouTube.
Yeah. What I need to do is I need to before I even bother responding to people, when I go to their channel, and I don't need people like I'm not saying like if you're not popular, you're not worth my time, like not that at all. But if you have a channel with no content and nothing going on, I feel like that should be a marker in my head like, "Oh, that person's probably just trolling me."
Yeah.
I feel like.
I mean, they might be just trying to elicit a response from you, but they also just might be a crazy person.
Yeah.
You know, it might be like the guy that you drive by on the side of the road around here that's screaming at the sky.
Yeah.
You know, like,
yeah.
there's a lot of that on the internet. A lot
Yeah.
of those types of people. So
I feel like in the past like 3 weeks I've been talking about it a bit. I've been going back and forth like with some people just because I'm kind of fed up with the people's attitude sometimes, and I'm
yeah.
just kind of putting it out there. But then Banana and I watched this, and that's another thing. I just said we watched because I sit there in front of the TV and I can't see it, but I say I'm watching TV because I'm listening to the story. There was a YouTube girl, I'm blanking on her name right now. She's this young girl, and she got really popular being a singer. And I don't know if you know this story, but I think she was super young, like 21, 22, and she was doing a concert, and one of her fans walked up and shot her and killed her
Whoa.
in front of her brother.
Oh my God.
And I'm thinking about it, like, 99.8% of everything I do in this channel is like positive and upbeat and happy and good stuff like that.
Whoa, buddy.
What's that? Ooh, Brooks is excited.
At Baduzafo tipped $50 through Super Chat.
Thank you.
It's my favorite inspiration.
Hey.
Do you have any advice for me? I'm going blind. Literally, I don't know how I deal with life without being able to see. That's why I call you my inspiration.
Oh, I mean, if you got, he says going blind, or he or she. Thank you very much for the amazing super chat, by the way. For me, like the fact that I knew I was going to go blind, I just started making preparations. You're going to be operating down a sense. And like, it's not like I think if I had perfect eyesight and then woke up the next day and it was gone, like, I guess I'd probably figure it out. But the fact that I had a heads up and I had time, like, I was always preparing, like learning how to use a computer using just text to speech before I needed to, like learning how to operate the phone without looking at it before I absolutely needed to. And then I had the advantage of time, knowing that I was going to need to make a living not being able to see. So I chose a field. The funny thing is, Brooks, I chose a field that is actually extraordinarily difficult to get into when you're blind.
Yeah.
But I gave myself enough time to prepare for that.
Right.
Like if I just decided, thank you for the follow. If I just decided I was going to like, be blind, I need to be a voice actor tomorrow, there wouldn't be enough time. I had to prepare to learn to do text to speech, repeating after me, the ear prompter, taking years of voice acting classes and acting classes. So it's really just all about preparation. I mean, life is going to change. Life is going to get difficult. Life is going to get frustrating. You're going to go through all the stages, anger, denial, bargaining, and finally you'll accept it. I mean, it's hard. There's nothing easy about going blind, but I think I've done a fairly good job of showing people that there is at least a path.
There's a way.
There's a way.
You can make it in this world.
Find a way. So I was talking about the YouTuber, the girl that got shot outside of one of her concerts. And then most of the stuff I do here is like extremely positive, but I've been just kind of grumpy in the comments. And I was sitting there doing my workout the other day, and I just started having like this bad like nightmare. Ooh.
At LBK5704 tipped $5 through Super Chat. What up, Pete and Brooks? Just wanted to stop by and say hi. Enjoyed the content always.
Thanks, LBK.
What up, LBK?
Appreciate that.
Thank you, man.
So if you guys are trying to figure out how to do that, if you do a super chat of $3 or more on YouTube, it will read out loud the moment you hit send using that fun robot voice named Gregory. And if you do it on Twitch, you can follow me on Twitch at Pete Gustin. That is 200 bits or more. Do you know why? Why does Twitch do bits?
I have no idea. I don't know any of the stuff. I mean, TikTok has all those weird currency things that are built in. Every platform has weird, like besides YouTube, it's just super chat. Right?
Yeah, it says like
But-
$3.
But TikTok has its own currency, and Twitch has its own currency. It's like, dude, how's anyone supposed to know?
At the end of all the broadcasts, I get this notification, this text-to-speech thing, and it tells me that on TikTok, it's like, you earned 400 diamonds tonight.
What does that mean?
I have
10
no
cents?
exactly. Like, did I earn a penny? Did I earn
Who
2
cares?
pennies? I don't even know. I mean, I appreciate the support. I love the support, but the software that we use, Streamlabs, allows it to have it read. Did I close the gate? Oh, he didn't come in here, did he?
No, he's-
Okay. Yeah, if you do the 200 bits, I wonder if it's one of those things like if you don't put a dollar amount to it, it's not like you're spending real money. It sounds like casino thinking.
Yeah, I mean, it's also like every cell phone game now has some built-in currency
Oh,
that
diamonds.
makes
and-
you think that you're not spending money, but it's like you're spending money.
Yeah,
You're
totally.
spending a lot of money.
Hi, Steve. That's Steve at the
Steve's
door.
Crying a little bit.
He's a little sad because Banana hasn't been around. She's out enjoying the desert of Sedona, and I'm back here reading boatloads of copy and trying to keep Steve company. Did you? Hold on one second. Have you heard the? I hooked up. If I turn on the Phantom Power, I hooked up like one of my real voiceover microphones. Have you heard? Have you heard the way this thing sounds at all?
No.
So it's a very, very, very sensitive microphone,
Mhm.
so you can get really quiet in it, and that's a big thing about doing like emotional and powerful and impactful voiceovers is you
Yeah.
want to get quiet. So this thing is so sensitive. I put this condom on top of it because if you just
Nice.
talk into it, just like the slightest like pop into it is going to make it explode. So if I switch over to that microphone, put that up right there we go. This microphone is very sensitive. And if I was going to be doing a very serious read, I would do it into this microphone right here.
Wow.
So
Heck yeah.
there we go. Do some intense music. Last night, I was sitting here doing a show live, talking to all of you. Then the news broke, and I had to stop what I was doing immediately and run, not walk, but run into the studio so you could hear this voice coast to coast and worldwide telling you all about the news. I hit the post.
Wow.
That was pretty good timing right there. And then the next morning, I had to wake up and read about the Stanley Cup playoffs because everyone needs to know about sports and news. And the best way to do it is by listening to me. You want to try it? You want to try this, Mike?
Sure. My name is Brooks. I'm a 36-year-old male living alone in Southern California. I like to surf, frolic in meadows, and small puppies, especially Labradors. I like to breathe. amazing.
You just got us a follow there.
Yeah, this is incredible.
Yeah.
Wow.
It allows you to be nice and quiet and really kind of massage the microphone.
Wow.
And it gets the deep end as well. It really rumbles.
Amazing.
I wonder if it sounds this good too. Whoa.
It's got 2 super chats.
So much going on right now.
At law_may_y_Corey_CCA tip $5 through super chat. Hey Sneak Calculator and Brooks, what are the shenanigans for this fine evening? Let's get this stinky mixed and colorless party started.
She really
At
loves
L.T._Iron Fox tip $3 through super chat. This should be a part of the stream. It's so fun.
I agree. That was amazing. How could we be blessed with such goodness?
Thank you to both of you guys.
Yeah.
I wonder if I appreciate that. I've done this before. If I hey, Grandmaster Flu is now following us on Twitch, bro. If I put the chat, it's going to take a moment to open up, but I have. Where's the text lady? There we go. Let's see if I can get show chat feed. What I was doing, so normally I have Jenny, the chat lady, reading the chat messages to me. But if there's anything in the chat, I've been putting it in my earpiece and reading it with that microphone. Is anybody? If you guys want to start chatting, I'll start reading your chat live to you.
Everyone start chatting if you want Pete to say something.
Is anybody in there as of
Yeah,
yet?
I mean, there's a lot of people.
How come it says I currently do not have an active live feed on YouTube? That seems like a lie. I think it takes a couple minutes to connect. But yeah, usually I charge big bucks to do voiceovers.
But I say we just got served some goodness for free there.
Repeat message. All right. Frederick Fizington says, har, 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 har. Har, har, har. That's a lot of har, har, har there, Frederick Fizington.
Har, har, har. Ooh.
Someone says, I love you. Let me get my good. Am I really blind? Frederick says, hold on, let's put this up. Frederick says, are you really blind? Yes. What's the hardest part of being blind? Like living. That's the hard part. What? Oh, someone's talking about. I thought someone was saying that I was rich. They're saying Jesus. Brian Bloomer says, hi. Skilla Jerome 9023 says, hi. Again, thank you for the follow. Hi. I'm getting a lot of highs.
What are you reading from?
It's aggregating all of the chats.
Oh, I don't see any of these on YouTube.
It
must be from TikTok.
There you go. You can see them there.
Oh.
That's a lie, someone said.
Oh, it's a lie. That was Joni.
Shazam says, are you really blind? Yes, I'm really blind. Imperial Production says, Pete, what's your favorite thing to do besides surf? I like voice acting. What's your opinion on applesauce? Applesauce is great. It's good stuff.
I love applesauce.
Someone said hi blind gay. I think they meant guy. Or maybe they didn't. I don't really know. Man, back when I was studying oratory, I got the bare minimum of my training. 99%. Here's how you shout at an entire auditorium. Hopefully you hate your vocal cords. What does that mean? Sunnet 869 says, tell my girl Amethyst that she is the most beautiful rock? What?
I'm trying to find that one where it's lagging a little bit. Let's see.
Curious if I could.
LT
so much going on.
At L.T._Iron Fox tip $3 through super chat.
Thanks, LT.
LT is awesome.
Oh, you know what? We're getting chats from the vertical, and I'm not.
Oh, you're not.
At
Is
the
that
vertical? I
okay.
forgot that we were on vertical. So let me pull that up.
Yes, it does. It says Stinky McStinkalator. Well, I said it right. Stinky McStinkalator. Joni BC's in there and says, it's a lie. What's a lie? What's everybody talking about?
I don't know what they're talking about. What's the lie, guys? Okay, explain that to me.
Okay, Danny's brother is getting better in jail.
He's in jail.
And some cucumber just said hi.
Danny's girlfriend got in a car wreck today.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. So big shouts to Danny's girlfriend. We hope you get better.
All right, all right, that's a lot of stuff. That was a lot of.
Now that I know, okay, I forgot we were on shorts.
Yeah, we were all.
Where there's a lot of people.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I'm back on this microphone. That is I don't think people understand how complicated that is to listen to it, repeat after it, respond to it, talk to you.
Yeah, that was a lot.
It's a lot of stuff going on all at once. But yeah, every once in a while I'll hop into the chat and I'll read what you guys have going on. Am I on the correct microphone over here? I think I am. So there was a lot in there. Some guy asked like 5 times if I'm actually blind. Yes, I am actually blind. I've covered that a million times. I feel like I want to throat punch anybody that asks me that anymore.
When YouTube, so they're talking about the lie. When YouTube said you weren't alive and you are.
What?
Oh,
What does that mean?
saying okay. YouTube was saying you are not live and you are live. That's the lie.
Oh.
But I don't know what that. I don't know what that's.
I don't know why would it say if you're on the live and you're watching me live and it's
I don't
saying
get
Pete's
that.
not live? I mean,
I don't get it.
you'd be like, that's a lie, clearly a lie. So are you monitoring?
Now I'm monitoring both. I've been so used to not monitoring the vertical.
Yeah.
Now I see both.
We were. Thank you for so yeah. If you follow on, was that one Skylar? I think if you follow on
Yeah.
YouTube, you're a new follower. Skylar will pop up on the screen. You'll hear that little noise. If you're a new follower on Twitch, which I'm desperately trying to grow, because unlike YouTube, who says I'm not live when I'm live, Twitch tells you I'm live when I am live. The Twitch notifications are very good. And maybe it's because I have way less followers there, so they're trying to like help me grow. But YouTube, I keep saying this, with 2.5 million followers, they tell me at the end of the stream how many notifications they sent out, and it's always less than 30, or always less than 40. Like, I think that's crazy. Like,
that's
send
not
out
very much.
Yeah, send out more than
For
40.
all your 2.5 million.
Yeah, so YouTube just isn't. It's not. They don't. You've told me you don't feel like they really. See, that works right there. It's a follow. You said that they don't really focus on the live very much.
No.
But Twitch does. So I don't know. If you guys want to pop on over to Twitch,
Watch on Twitch, guys. Come on now.
yeah, twitch.com/Pete Gustin.
Create a screen name and just watch us over there.
Just pop over there, and then at least if you subscribe, you don't have to subscribe. You can just follow over there. You'll get the notification. It does a much better job.
Twitch.tv/Pete Gustin. I'll put it in the chat for everybody.
There you go. Is it twitch.tv? They're not twitch.com?
Nope. TV.
Twitch. Okay, twitch.tv.
Put it in the chat for everybody. You don't have an excuse. Go over there and watch it.
I'm trying to do my best for all the people that are in the YouTube vertical as well as TikTok vertical. I'm trying to go back and forth. Every time you say a word, I'm trying to show your face. Look at that, getting the follows on YouTube. Appreciate that. And then when I talk, I press that button. There we go. See, someone just did a Twitch follow, and then Steve pops up on the screen.
There isn't anyone over there. That's why we need everyone to go over there.
There's literally no one in Twitch right now.
There's two guys.
Well, hello there, two guys.
Baked Bean Boss says I am, and thank you, Baked Bean Boss, for chatting and just being over there.
Thanks, Baked Bean Boss. Should we? I didn't even put the number. I did so many things here. If I press that button, is that my face on horizontal? There you go. With the phone number above my head.
Yep.
And what happens if I press this button? Is it still just me?
Yeah, it's just you.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to need to have that changed because I can't put the phone number up and show your face at the same time, which is a big loss to everybody. I mean, everybody.
They need to see my nice mustache.
Oh, you're rocking the stash again?
Yeah, I always have it pretty much, but now I just had the 5 o'clock in the stash.
I was listening to in between the billion reads that I was doing today. I was listening to old clips of Family Feud, and someone the Steve Harvey said, name something a man has that would make him look creepy. There we go. We're getting a bunch of follows on Twitch. Appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
He said, name something a man has that would make him look creepy, and the person goes, a mustache. And Steve Harvey got mildly offended because
he had one.
I'm guessing he had or has a mustache.
Yeah.
Do you feel to me, it's so funny. Like, look at that.
Everybody
loading up
really
on Twitch.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate that. It's very nice, you guys.
Wow.
So yeah, when you do that, when you're following over there, when I go live,
we have 18 viewers there. That worked so well.
That went fast. Just gotta talk about it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. And you get to see, instead of me switching back and forth and doing there's Brooks and there's me, if you're on one of the vertical ones, you can see us right next to each other. I always thought it was in my head. I thought it was kind of like disconcerting, especially when you and me and Banana are here, and I turn my head towards you when I'm talking. Thank you.
Yeah.
And you turn your head towards me, I assume. And when we're like stacked one on top of another, I feel like that's really weird.
I mean, it works though. People know, I mean, we could be in separate rooms for all they know, right? But who cares?
Yeah, well,
people podcast from different locations all the time.
But we're right here. We're right next to each other. And Skylar's, did I forget to
put my finger in your frame?
So
that's how people know we're in the same room together. Switch back to you now.
Back to me.
There's end of my finger.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
This is proof that I'm next to Pete. If you're on the vertical,
The proof is that Brooks can finger me.
I can finger your hole in your head.
My space. Did I forget to open up the little tiny dog door for Skylar? Because
No, it's open. She's
Okay.
just messing with Steve.
okay,
At
she loves to do that.
LBK5704
What up,
tipped $5
LBK?
through Super Chat. I think it's because they don't have the notifications turned on.
Even when you have
point.
the notifications turned on, like I don't even get notified on my own phone when I go live. Look at that. So that noise, I get to choose the noise. I went into the website and picked the noise, and I intentionally picked a sound effect from the Hanna-Barbera catalog of noises.
Great. Classic.
Let's see what
At
this
the
one is.
Punishers 1235
Ooh,
tipped
the Punisher.
£5 through Super Chat.
British.
Hey Pete, hope you're doing well. Love from the UK, less than 3.
Thank you. Less than 3.
Less
I know
than
what that
3
is.
too
That
as
is
well.
that's a less than 3 is a smiley face with the V is the mouth. I think that's
No,
it.
it's a heart.
Oh, it's a heart. Oh, it's the
Yeah,
V
it's a
and
heart.
then that
Yeah.
makes sense. The UK just passed a law, I think this past week. Did you hear about this? That no one born after the year 2009 is allowed to purchase any tobacco product.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I guess New Zealand did the same thing, and then it lasted like a year, and they overturned it.
Dude, it's like, what do you think people are gonna do? People are gonna get vapes. People are gonna get like Zens. It's like you can't ban people from getting nicotine, dude.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised
It's
about
ridiculous.
to hear about that.
UK's no, yeah, I'm not even gonna say what I think because thank you, the Punishers.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I mean, yeah. Let's not go there. I don't think anybody in any part of the world has the right to point fingers at
That's
anybody
true,
at
that's
this
true,
point.
That's true.
So that's what's going on. I'm hearing Skylar, the 9.5-pound dog, literally tortures Steve, the 60-pound athlete over there. He like lets her bully him all the time. Is she just has him like cornered? I'm assuming
Yeah, I
she
think
like
she's
won't let him
bullying
go.
him right now. Yeah.
We can let's see if I put up this. So eventually I have another view. This one's not going to make any sense, but this view, this is for the vertical people. It'll eventually be my head here, Banana's head here, and then you are beneath me in that view, right?
Yeah.
What if I wait? Can we both be in that frame if I sit like this? Like what if I just leave it like that
Are we both in the frame?
and the vertical?
No.
Where am I?
You're still. Your shoulders and the left side.
Oh, so my head's not in there?
Well, on the top, you're fully in it.
Yeah. And
No,
then,
no, your head isn't in it. It's kind of the frame is a little bit weird. Like I'm off to the right side of the frame.
all right, we'll work on that one.
Yeah,
I
we'll
guess.
figure it out.
All right, but right now we'll take our first phone call of the evening. Who do you think it'll be? So you got to be 18 plus. If you're not 18 plus, I'm gonna blow your ass up because I don't want to get in trouble again. 760-517-6844 is the phone number. It's our very first caller of the evening. Who's this?
Hi, it's Heather, the one with retinitis pigmentosa and Stargardt.
Hey Heather, how you doing? Originally from Massachusetts, moved up to Rhode Island. I'm starting to remember. Go memory, I hope.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Not too much. Nice to see you live on a Sunday.
Yeah, just look at that. We're getting we got all sorts of stuff rolling on Twitch now, and I appreciate that. Thank you everybody for the support. Yeah, Heather, the Banana's out of town, and literally I didn't get to leave the house today because I just had to sit here and read copy kind of nonstop. Which again I'm thankful for, but it was kind of a weird day. So Brooke said he'd come over and keep me company, and I said, hey, let's go keep each other company with a bunch of other people, and we decided to just pop on and do a live.
You make us very happy when you're on live stream because my daughter will be like sitting here upset, and then she'll hear you and she'll be like, "Oh, cool."
Heck yeah.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, it changes everything. She loves the blind guy unboxing videos, and she thinks it's hilarious when he stops box.
Ooh, 1 second, Heather. I'm not going to lose you.
Dogface Boy 10 cheered. X200. Hello Pete, I have been watching your shorts since COVID and super dog love from Missouri.
Did that say Missouri or
I
Lassouri?
think Missouri.
Oh, that said that really funny. Thank you.
can't see it.
Been watching. Because that
I
was.
see it on Twitch.
Yeah, it should come up on Twitch.
Yeah, love from Missouri.
So there you go. Left from Missouri. He said that really funny.
Gave
So,
you 100 diamonds, dude.
thank you. Appreciate
Whoa.
that.
You're AI says everything kind of funny. It doesn't know how to say stinky McStinkolators. It doesn't know how to say sneak pedalator. There's a bunch of things it doesn't know how to say.
Wait, you say that all. You say it so well. Say this. What is it? Stinky McStinkle. What is she always writing? Stinky McStinkle something.
Stinky McStinkolator.
Okay, so Stinky McStinkolator.
Love that.
And then what's the other one that she's always saying? Stinky
The other one was a sneaky pedalator.
Sneaky pedalator. Okay, so they're just a later. That's what it's saying, right? I think the text to speech is saying a la tour or something like that. Stinky McStinkolator and Sneaky McPedalator. I got it. All right.
Because even you repeated what your AI said, and I started laughing the one time. And I'm like, what? No.
Yeah, it's this is why. Oh, that was another. I wrote another angry comment on YouTube today. I was talking about how I had to run and do all the news voiceovers and stuff. And this guy just writes. It was the first comment I saw this morning. He's like, "That's a job that's going to be taken by AI in no time flat." And I just wrote back, "Thanks, dickhead."
I love it.
I mean, what else am I gonna say? I'm sick and tired of just people like trying to be tools and them getting away with it. I'm like, thanks, dickhead. And then I went to look for that one later in the day, and it was gone. I was like, ha! I scared him away.
I try to come up with some stupid comments. Like when people say things to me, I'll come up with like, "You son of a biscuit eater" or something else, or like something I've seen from somewhere else, like calling somebody like a lit liquor, or what I put in the chat the other day that your AI didn't read, which was "pickle you, kumquat," for the guy who was like saying you were.
Yeah, I love hearing that one. Thanks for the call, Heather. Good to hear from you. The other one that was you didn't see the video that I posted this morning, Brooks. I made that video. I made that by myself. I made it at about 3:00 in the morning, and I was gonna post it because it would have been even more timely. It would have been, like even closer to the news event, but I figured no one's going to be watching YouTube at 3 a.m. So I waited until 10 a.m. Pacific. And in the video, I said, "Oh, it looks like there's been a thing at the correspondence dinner." And the thing I said was, "I'm going to have to look into that." And the comments, even if you go to the video right now, it's all like blowing up. Like, he said he's going to go look into that. He said, look, I totally caught him.
Oh, gosh, dude, come on.
And then I also said, I'm going to go read. And people are like, wait, I thought you were blind. How do you read if you're blind? And I'm like, it's just like, I cannot change the verbiage just to make everybody happy.
Yeah.
Like, I can't change the way that I speak. Because it wouldn't make any sense. Like, you know what I mean when I say I have to go read copy. Like,
yeah.
And
who doesn't know that?
Yeah, and like if I were to say, hey, like right before this show went on, we were about to go on about 30 minutes earlier, but there was more copy coming in, so we had to wait. And I said to you, hey, I'm gonna have to read, and you know what I meant. If I said to you like, hey, Brooks, I have to go listen and repeat. You'd be like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
So, people trying to catch me, people trying so desperately hard to try and catch me saying or doing the wrong thing.
Why are people so obsessed with that, dude? It's so weird.
I don't really know.
It's just so weird. Like, there's no other creator where people are like, oh, you aren't who you say you are. And it's also like, has anyone ever done that in the history of any disability? Is there a guy who just faked being something forever?
That's a good question. You know what?
Where do people get this idea from? I don't get it.
I didn't even think about it because a lot of people they'll say to me like, you're faking disability to make money. Like, where is the precedent for that? Like, where are all these disabled creators that are making bank by pretending to be
Who's ever done
disabled?
That before?
I will tell you, being a in turn, so I showed people the other day exactly how much money I made / didn't make. And because this isn't my business, and I'm not going to get really deep into it because my real business is voice acting, I will tell you as a fact and by experience that being a disabled creator severely limits the amount of companies that do want to work with you. Like, some people will be like, yeah, I'd love to have a blind guy representing me, but some companies frankly don't.
Yeah.
And it makes it harder. Nothing about being a blind creator is easy. So if I was gonna, it just doesn't make any sense. I feel like I might have beaten this horse.
I just it just is crazy. Like, where do people come up with this idea that there's like fake disabled people out there grifting?
Yeah, that was crazy. Did we just get like 20 followers on Twitch all at once?
A lot, yeah.
I like how people figure it out. There's a little bit of a discount if you try and get the robot voice Gregory to talk on Twitch.
Dogface Boy gifted me a tier 1 sub. Thanks, Dogface Boy.
Hey, Dogface, but that was the one who I think that was the one who gave us the out loud Twitch
Yeah.
or the out loud comment on Twitch.
By the way, I think being back on vertical YouTube was a good idea.
How many does it say? How many people are over there right now?
Yeah, 118, but there was like 150 at one point. But
That's
a lot of
good.
those people went over to Twitch. So
Look at that. That's very nice. I appreciate that.
good job, guys.
Yeah. So I mean, I got off the vertical for a while, mostly because it just kept crashing. Like I found out for a fact from the people that do this that I was the only person in the western third of the country that was broadcasting horizontal and vertical on YouTube at the same
so
time.
crazy.
Isn't it?
It's funny that you just like were like, yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Of course I'm gonna do it, and like you didn't know that no one else did that.
Yeah, I didn't know. I just
Yeah.
keep like I love for some reason I love technical challenges. Like
yeah, you really do.
I'm always changing the studio, trying to improve it, trying to do different things.
Whoa,
Whoa,
2 at once.
that was crazy.
Cool.
So that was what was that? A double follow on YouTube at the same exact time?
Was that YouTube?
I think that was the
Okay.
YouTube one.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I can't see it from my end.
If
but-
you see, wait, doesn't it come up on that big monitor up there? Like when the noise happens, it's supposed to come up.
I mean, my eyes are darting all over the place. So
How many screens do you have going on at
I
once
got
right
3
now?
chats that I'm switching between.
Whoa,
so,
that's a lot.
yeah.
You get them all on my phone, but then you're responding as me, which could be mildly confusing to people. Hey, I killed the chat lady.
Luke Von Murder Hobo
1700 says
says,
cheese.
I
Jeez.
think the reason
At
everyone's following you is that people sub to you on
1191 says, "Hey,
YouTube,
lads, I wish
but
you
then
luck."
see your live from there. They read the description, see on your Twitch, and then follow.
Oh, so that was smart. So yeah, on the vertical feed, just because vertical's great, like I'm super popular there, but to do this show in vertical is just weird. So yeah, there's a little thing on the vertical that says go follow on Twitch. So I got
At Joni BC
Joni
says,
says-
"At Siffish one, I was going to ask about that."
she was going to ask about that.
Fasaboy 10 says, "Where do I send boxes for him to unbox?"
Oh, if you go to any of my unboxing videos, any of them on any platform, and you look at the description, it'll give you the mailing address. Or if you'd like to mark what time it is in your head right now, and you can go rewatch this video, I'll tell you can mail stuff for Blind Guy Unboxing to 300. I want to make sure I'm not giving my home address. 300 Carlsbad Village Drive, Suite 108A, number 278, Carlsbad, California 92008. The one that dropped on Saturday was Ring Pops, and everybody is very impressed that I was able to smell the color red.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Do you feel like you could smell red?
Depends. Depends on like if it was like one of those smelly highlighters back in the day.
Oh,
Yeah, I might be able to do it, but I don't know. Think of Ring Pop.
I feel like colored candy always has a pretty distinctive smell to it. I didn't think that was like the craziest thing in the world, but I was like, this smells red. And it ended up being red, and everybody was all excited about it. I had
This is a new question I've never heard.
Oh, go ahead.
What is your earliest memory in life? No one's ever asked that here.
My earliest memory.
I actually know mine.
God, I mean, it would be visual because I had eyesight. I don't. God, I can't think of a. I do remember. It's kind of a funny memory because it's associated with like all the senses all at once. We used to get. I think it was like locusts or some caterpillar. We used to have this like infestation in the Northeast that came around every so often, and they would build nests in trees, and they'd eat all the leaves, they'd destroy everything. And when I was a little kid, my dad and one of his friends, one of them had a propane torch, and the other one had a can of Freon, and they were taking turns between burning the nests and freezing the nests. And the burning one smelled absolutely putrid. And I remember like watching that as a little kid, and I'm like, this seems kind of mean. But that was like I was just a little kid sitting on the sidewalk and watching them do pest control in the front yard. You can't buy cans of Freon anymore because I think people were having too much fun with it.
What were they doing with it?
They were freezing the nests.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So they'd freeze them in the tree and then knock it over, and all the larvae or whatever just would shatter and die. I don't know what the hell just made that pop into my head. What was your earliest memory?
It's very distinct for me. I was crawling upstairs. My sister had just been born. I just, for some reason, remember this very distinctly. And my dad was like carrying my sister upstairs, and I'm crawling up the stairs behind them and being like saying my sister's name.
Yeah.
So I was probably like 2.5 years old.
That's
But I remember that.
I have this. I can't tell if this is a real memory or not. In my head, I remember being put in the little thing at the doctor's office where they weigh babies. And I've had that memory in my head for a very long time, but that's like, I would have had to be like 6 months. I don't think I actually remember that. I think I must have dreamt it later and thought it was a memory. Because that you can't, how early, what is the earliest you can actually have a formed memory?
I mean, I was presumably like literally like 2.5 or 3. So that seems early to me.
Yeah.
But a lot of people say 5 years old. But then I don't have any real memories until way later after that.
I remember, I mean, I do remember 5. I think that's the year that you go to preschool or kindergarten. I have a lot of memories of preschool. It's so many visual. My best friend back in Boston, his name is also Pete, and our first interaction, he remembers it and I remember it. He was in a sandbox playing, and I came waddling up to him, and I was like, "Why are your fingers blue?" And it's because he'd just been finger painting. And to me, the fact that I like looked across a room, like, and was able to see someone's fingers from a good distance away, like those kind of memories like blow my mind. Like, holy crap, I used to be able to see stuff from like a distance.
Yeah.
Can you speak of, is Skylar just torturing
People are asking you to do a collab with ASF Vision. Guess what?
Yeah.
We already did.
Did it. So if you'd like to, there's like 3 or 4 videos or more online of me and Anthony doing stuff together. I put him on my electric skateboard. We skated right out here in the cul-de-sac. He did not come surfing with me. I was trying really hard to get him to go surfing, and he didn't want to go. So he and I skated together, and I appeared on the was it Two Blind Guys podcast? I forget what they call their podcast. Him and Dan Mancine. I was on their podcast with them, and then like 2 months later, Molly came out here, and she did go surfing with me.
Yep, that's right. If anyone doesn't know that, just look back, dude.
Yeah, I was kind of bummed that Anthony didn't go surfing with me, because then like a month later, or maybe it was a year later, I have no track of time, but he was in Jersey like doing a surfing video. I'm like, hey, you're gonna surf out in Jersey, but you wouldn't come surf with me?
Right.
Let's see if
Dog Fassaboy 10 says you're welcome.
thank you. Why were
Alkagaminalan 247 says there's a small YouTuber I watch called Slightly Blurry that posts videos of his guide dog Elwin.
Elwin? That's kind of funny. What's Molly's Elton? Elton is Molly's dog's name.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I think I do remember that actually.
That was so weird to me when she because I never had I had Superdog, who was like half-ass trained. Like, he was perfect for me. But I when I used Superdog as my guide dog, I also had the cane, because I just felt like I needed both, because he wasn't fully trained and I wasn't fully trained. And then when Molly came out here and I didn't hear her cane going tuck 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 tuck, I'm like, wait, you don't use the cane when you have the dog? She's like, no, Elton guides me perfectly. I was like, oh, that's the difference between a dog that I turn into a guide dog and a real trained guide dog. I thought that was kind of cool that her dog was like so efficient she didn't even need the cane. But so to me, half the reason that I use the cane is to let the people in front of me know that I'm blind. And I feel like, someone looks up and they see the cane, they're like, okay, this guy's obviously blind. If you just look up and you see some girl walking towards you with a dog, I don't know if you're going to know that she's blind.
No, not without a cane.
Yeah.
47 says I was in TikTok, but you never checked once, so I left.
Oh, what did I never check?
We're just not checking the chat on TikTok. Sorry, guys.
Oh, I mean, would it help?
Dank, great idea, Pete, on the Gobcast. Dank, you should tag Pete in the Gobcast comment section. That'd be cool. I'm a Gobcast watcher.
Would it make your life easier just to look at this? I mean, that has every chat going all at once.
The problem is, okay, I guess, yeah.
It just, you can't, I mean, I guess you can respond.
You currently do not have an active live stream on TikTok.
Oh, it might, I might need to. Oh,
Dogface Boy, what up? Another 100
Dogface Boy 10 cheered. X200. What other interest?
Oh, he got cut off. What was he about to say?
What other interests and hobbies do you have? What interesting hobbies do you have besides surfing?
Someone asked me that before. What other interests and hobbies do I have? I mean, I'm really into fitness and working out. And I do like skateboarding, but I've gotten really into surf skateboards. Like, I'm not at this point, I'm not interested in doing a lot of street skating where I could like wipe out and land on my ass and break it. I like the surf skateboards that I have, and they're perfect in this road, because the road that I live on is like a slight angle to it. So you get to the end, you get up like this head of speed, and you kind of like carve like you're going down a wave. It's super fun.
So Cog Minilin, she asked about, or he asked about the ASF Vision. I said go check him out. She said I'll go check it out, and then she just donated another $1.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
So how much total?
Did that one?
That was $5 total.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. So the thing on my phone that you're looking at, did it connect to the TikTok chat, or did it not?
I don't see any. I don't see any TikTok.
I think
chats.
if you want to give me that, I can restart that program because when it goes to lock screen, you lose it. Because I feel bad if people are trying to chat on TikTok and they're feeling ignored. Close text lady. No. Text lady. There it is. And then I will put show the chat feed, and I'll turn off text to speech. And so that might take like 30 seconds or a minute, but it should start to connect again. I wonder if I put so many buttons to press. If I press that button, you said if you look up on that screen over there, I wonder what chats are going to start to aggregate on that screen. Oh, hey, if I remember correctly, I think you and I are both in the top in the vertical of this feed right here. Can you see that on that monitor?
Are we what?
We're both, the two of us are side by side in the vertical on the
Not
right.
right now.
Not right now?
No.
Oh,
This should
dang
just
it.
be blind
I might have
Joe
to take
guy.
a very quick bathroom break. Just give me 1 second.
Have you been doing the pee-pee dance a little bit?
I have. Maybe might have detected it.
I will
At Pokemon trainer Austin says
Pokemon.
Brooks. That's genuinely very similar to my first memory. I was looking for my mom. That's the only real difference.
Pokemon trainer has a very
At
similar
Gang
memory
MF
to
Angel
you,
says
Brooks.
Wire smells like orange lol. At
Skylar's coming in. Hey, Skylar.
7 says holy. I made it so alive.
You made it so
At the Rose
alive.
Crow says Boston mentions.
Boston mentions.
At Faith Van Hope
I thought I was wearing a Boston
6214 says twice in 2 day. Heaven.
I know. Oh, I feel Skylar down by my feet.
6214 says said hi.
Said hi. I thought I just felt Skylar. Where is she? No, is she not there? I thought I was going to get visited by the cute little one. She had enough of torturing Steve out there. Can you guys see Skylar? I could have sworn I felt her touching my toes. Oh well, maybe not. Yeah, we're doing it twice in 2 days because I'm all alone. Bananas out on vacation. I'm back here working and saying words, and decided I'd take the opportunity to talk to you guys. It was very cool that we drove a whole bunch of people over to Twitch because the next time I go live, and who knows, I might even do it again tomorrow. You don't know. If you're following on Twitch, you should almost certainly should get the notification more than you do on TikTok. I also feel like I have to take a leak, Brooks, but you know what? I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hang in there because right now, me getting out of this area with all this stuff, I don't know if I'd make it without knocking everything.
Everyone should note that Pete has to pee.
I'm trooping through just for you guys.
Red 3 says, are we still taking callers?
Are we still taking callers? Yeah, I
We haven't
guess.
taken one yet, have we?
No, we spoke to Heather. All right, I'll do another one. So many buttons, so much stuff to press. 760-517-6844 is the phone number. I guess I can put the number up on the screen, and that indicates that we look at that. Another fun Twitch follower. Love you guys. Let's see who we got on the phone lines right now. Hey, who's this?
Hey, this is Sean.
Sean, what's going on? Thanks for calling.
Yes, sir. So, Pete, I'm a big fan.
Appreciate that.
I'm not blind or an aspiring voice actor, but I am now an amateur surfer.
Nice.
Because of you.
Cool.
Nice.
What state do you live in?
I'm over here on the Gulf Coast of Texas, so
Rough surfing.
probably not
out
going to
there.
run into you anytime soon.
Brooks says rough surfing in the Gulf Coast. Is that true?
Oh, yeah, next to none. That's why I never picked it up. But, longboard with twin fins, you can make it work.
There you go, man.
I tried longboarding with the single fin. I've never done anything harder on the water before. I cannot stabilize the damn thing. Longboard is just so much for me to begin with, and then with a wobbly single fin, I'm like, get me an extra fin, please.
I do kind of wonder, because I remember you said that in a previous video. I was kind of curious if maybe it's because of the sight thing. You can see what the waves are
One
doing.
sec.
Dogface Boy 10 cheered. X200. Low the oh yay sounded a Texan Boston accent low.
Okay. Did I say something Texan in a Boston accent? I thought I ditched my Boston accent. Well, yeah, Sean, like
No, but-
the thicker boards for me, the longest board I have is a 7-foot board. It was custom made by Rob Machado, and he made it super thin for me because when I'm separated, like you were just saying before I put you on mute, like, is it the vision? Like, yeah, definitely. Like, if I can't see where I am on the wave, I have to feel where I am on the wave. So a big, fat, long board, I'm just completely disconnected. I have no concept of where I am. But if I got a short board or a thin board, I can kind of feel the wave and kind of feel the momentum and try and ride into it and stay into it. But yeah, put me on something long and thick and I'm not doing well. Do not take that out of
I was
context.
about to say you're
Crazy.
getting clipped. Dude.
Phrasing.
So what you watch the videos and you're like, I'm gonna go give it a try?
Well, yeah, I was like, I've always been hesitant to try it, and then I was like, man, this guy is over here doing it blind. I could do it.
So how often do you get out there?
Oh man, at least once a week. At
Nice.
least once a week. I'm
Good.
over, in the Corpus area. If you're ever out here, I wouldn't even bother trying it, but it'd be great to see you on the beach.
That's great. I'm so good. And I'm assuming if you're going once a week, you're enjoying it, right?
I am.
Good.
Yeah, I picked up the surfboard, and now I've been doing a lot of paddle boarding out on the lakes too. So it's been great getting out there again.
Good for you. That is good to hear. Thank you for the call. I appreciate that. Look at that, getting people into surfing. Just what the surfers around here wanted to know. I'm getting more people out there.
More people into the hobby.
People. Good.
HS Hype for $2 says, "Love the Vita, bro. You're amazing.
Love the Vita. That's love the life.
Love the life, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Love
I appreciate
life.
that.
We love that life."
That is very nice of you. What else was I gonna say? Oh, I guess I'll put the phone number back up on the screen. Did the phone number get fixed so that it actually does say must be 18 plus at this point?
Yeah, it's very small, but you
Well,
can see it.
all you people with your good eyes, you can look at
Oh,
stuff.
Sarah's in the chat. Hey, Sarah.
Sarah just show up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so 760-517-6844 is the phone number. We're taking some calls tonight, chatting with you guys, and I don't know, just hanging out and having a good time. We'll see who we got on the phone now. Who's this?
It is LT. It's going to be a different conversation tonight.
Okay, what's going on?
This is going to be more like a me venting and this being my type of thing where you're helping me out. Like you really talking to you like day to day with so many people listening. It really helped me and it's really promoted my channel until it made me want to do things that I was really afraid to do.
Nice.
Because I really don't like my voice. So this is a weird thank you for setting up me. Like I'm now streaming because of you. Like
You're streaming?
Last night I had an awesome stream. I had 9 constant viewers. By the way, Twitch lies too. It said I had 1 viewer. I look at my analytics. I had 9 constant viewers.
Damn liars.
So it's like
Trying to undersell it.
it
They don't want to praise you too hard because they don't think you'll try hard enough.
What are you doing on your stream?
Yeah. I'm playing video games one-handed. I have my sock puppet. Like I had my Mad Honker pulled out.
Yeah, he
and
whips out his
my
honker.
and I play video games. I did have one person ask me a dumb question that I wasn't mad at him, especially because I really do respect him and I know him personally. But he asked a dumb question.
Yeah.
How do I play video games and control a sock puppet?
I mean, you got 2 hands. Just one hand for each.
That was my thing. It's like, use your brain, bro. It's like, I have 2 hands.
I mean, maybe he was confused because he heard that you pulled out your honker. So maybe he thought you were using your big honker to control the sock puppet, which was, then you got to be over on.
If I can't do that on Twitch. I think that I'm pretty sure that's against the term of services, but I would do that if I could get more. Like, it wasn't even a real stream. It was just a test stream trying to get my equipment to work.
Yeah. I mean, I've accidentally done a bunch of those.
On my little tablet.
Oh, really?
I had no wires. It was just the charging port. But I'm like, no, I really need to get a second monitor. Now I got like 90 wires.
Yeah, that's our first setup here. I can't remember. I know that Brooks and Danny were on my very first live stream, Brooks, and I was only on shorts at the time. Like, so I decided to do a horizontal stream, and we set the phone up. It was just on the phone. We had to set it up in the booth way over there so that it could get all 4 of us on the couch. And then the next time I ran my landline, my home landline into it with like a bunch of wires. So everybody had one wire going into their headphone. it was come a long way with this thing. Definitely upped the system by quite a bit. But congratulations to LT getting out there and streaming, pulling out his mad honker. So he was on the stream last time Banana was on with me, and she's not as familiar with the collars or terminology or whatever. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm on the stream pulling out my mad honker," and she's like, "What's happening? What's going on?" That is the name of his sock puppet, apparently. Did this does this one help you at all? Like, if you got, I think
I still can't see TikTok on there.
Are we still on TikTok?
I have no idea.
I get kicked off there all the time. But that's interesting that no one's on there. But if anybody is there and you'd like to make the migration,
if I can find it
on over to, I don't even know how do you search for a TikTok live
I
feed?
assume if I do Pete Gustin.
Show you. Look at that. We got a super chat.
At HS_hype tip $9.99 through super chat.
Yeah.
I meant I love the vids, lol, not Vita. I that is also love the blind guy unboxing, love when you try to guess everything.
Thank you. You can love the life, love the vids. I mean, either way, that's kind of cool. Yeah, people are a big fan of blind. Oh, I'll tell you, I put someone on hold. I'll tell you, remind me to tell you about the next blind guy unboxing I got coming up, but I put someone on hold, so I'll get to them right now and see who we got online. Hey, whoa, who's this? Breathe.
Hey, oh my god.
Oh my god, this is
Got a
so
couple
cool.
people. Who's this?
Oh, I'm Crystal, and sitting next to me is my spouse, Storm.
Hey,
Hi, hello.
Hey, Crystal and Storm.
I dragged her into introducing you, and she has loved your content.
Nice.
And we spent all of yesterday catching up on unboxing.
I just got a notification. I don't know why they notified me this number, but there are 130 blind guy unboxing videos, which is way more than I thought. But that's
yeah, they're amazing.
It's a fun series.
Funny, especially the banana thing.
Oh my god! It like every time I think that I've gotten everything banana themed, I'm like, there can't possibly be any more. Then someone sends something else. You know, people know that I have the Meta AI glasses now that can do object and character recognition and stuff. And I got a handful of messages over the last week. People like, "Why don't you just use your Meta glasses to identify what things are?" I'm like, that kills the whole effing series. Yeah, like if I know what it is, like
yeah, that takes the fun out of it.
Yeah. I mean, it's yeah. I like trying to figure it out using the senses that I've got, and a couple times it's gone a little poorly. I've had some fart spray in the studio. I had that hot thing that I ate, and that one time I did slice my hand pretty bad. But other than that, it's just it's a fun time.
Yeah, I wanted to take the opportunity to thank you for Find a Way. I am disabled in a handful of ways, and I am primarily a wheelchair user. And if there is ever a way that I could surf with a wheelchair, I will find it.
There are, Brooks, you've watched the competitions. You've seen paraplegic surfers, haven't you?
Yeah. It's pretty terrifying to watch, actually.
Can you explain how that, because I've never seen it, obviously. Can you explain, Brooks, how that works?
I mean, they're usually like in these like kind of kayak-esque surfboards where it's like this long, like it's like a kayak / surfboard where it's flat like a kayak, but long like a surfboard, looks like fiberglass. And someone on the outside will push them into the wave. They'll get it, and they'll use their arms to kind of control it. But then there's always someone on the inside to kind of catch them. But the ones I've seen, sometimes they get all the way to the inside, they'll flip over, and then they can't flip themselves back over.
Sounds horrifying.
And so everyone's in this panic where it's like, oh my gosh, get to them before they drown. And it's like every single ride is like a life or death situation. And I understand that that's like giving them enjoyment, but holy crap, it's scary to watch.
Yeah, Crystal's not into it. Yeah. But I mean, I've heard stories of it where they flip over, and I guess they just know you just hold your breath because someone is gonna come to get you, I suppose. But I wouldn't blame you if you didn't want to do that.
Just go gray.
Oh my god!
Sounds.
No, you're too ginger. You'll go white. It's fine.
Oh my god! You're lucky. I love you.
I love you too, baby.
I feel like we're eavesdropping on something here. So I don't know if you want to try that, but any other activities that you do even though you're in the wheelchair?
Actually, we do sailing.
Oh,
that's cool.
We're up in Boston, and there's a I think what is it, like Bays and Breezes, and they do accessible sailing classes.
Oh, that's cool.
Including if you're like 100% wheelchair, they can still get you in and set you up and everything.
Nice. Did you know I was a competitive sailor for
Actually
a
did
number of
better than
years?
them in the class. They had been doing it longer than me.
I grew up with a lot of sailing, but I also grew up with snorkeling and scuba diving, which I look forward to getting back to doing when I'm back with our parents in Florida.
Oh yeah, snorkeling is I remember like that's another one of those like old visual memories I have, like just being able to like look down and see the sea life, and if you do it in the tropics, it's like beautiful and awesome. If you do it in the Boston area, you're like, ugh, what's with all the slime on the bottom? Sailing. I sailed the Boston area for 6-7 years. Won a bunch of championships and titles. Competitive sailing. I've always done water sports. I was a captain of my swim team, and I was captain of my sailing team in high school. And I'd never ever even considered doing surfing. Didn't know anything about it until I moved out here. But I've always been drawn to water sports. What other sports did you do besides you got into surfing? What, like at 12 or 13, Brooks?
Yeah.
And what other sports did you play in high school?
I was on the swim team.
Yeah.
Played lacrosse and did cross country. So
did you ever do water polo?
No, but it looks really hard.
Water polo is friggin' horrifying.
Intense,
like
yeah.
everybody's just trying to drown you.
Yeah.
It's a brutal sport. I was thinking about it the other day. I was listening to the morning show that I listened to in Boston, and they were trying to figure out what like the toughest sport is. And one of the hosts there, and I think most of the people agreed, he thought hockey was the toughest sport. Someone briefly threw out surfing. I do feel like surfing might be, I mean, it's got to be top 2 or 3 of the hardest sports just because the learning curve is so insanely difficult.
Yeah, I mean, surfing is probably the hardest sport you can learn, I think.
But at least in surfing, like the ocean is trying to drown you and kill you, which I guess you just have to accept as part of the sport. But water polo, you just got a bunch of people like actively trying to like dunk you under the water and hold you under for as long as you can. Like water polo is a brutal sport.
Yeah, it really is. I'm good on that. I'm good on other men touching me in a pool.
That too. I think everybody's like wearing their Speedos.
Yeah, it's just a little, I don't know. I'm good on that.
A lot of grabbing going on.
Yeah, just like you said, everyone's in Speedos.
A bunch of slick men just kind of sliding
I don't know
on
about
each
that, you know? I mean, it's you want to say it's manly, but is it? I don't know.
I hated that. I hated people holding me under. I just got like mad. I'm like, stop trying to drown me. And they're like, that's the sport, man. Do I still have the chat lady? How are you? You're monitoring like 4 chats.
Says, Oop, we lost yeah.
Oh.
LOL hugs from Storm and Crystal.
Oh yeah. Sorry, we
That's
lost
Samantha,
Storm and
the
Crystal.
Sonic fan says it's him.
It's me.
At Sarah Cam
There's Sarah.
7808 says, hey Pete, we were promised an unboxing today.
And that was a $2 super chat.
Oh,
Siffish1
okay.
says, thanks for calling in at Bishauken.
Yeah, thank you, Crystal and Storm. I appreciate that. I did. So I actually almost explained that in the video today. So yesterday, that's what you're supposed to remind me about the unboxing. Last night I said I was going to drop an unboxing, and I had it scheduled. But obviously, the big news that happened and the way it went down in the show, I thought it would be a little more timely and a little more fun. So I actually postponed this unboxing until next Saturday. Someone sent me something so insanely inappropriate, like beyond inappropriate, like insanely inappropriate, that I basically just had like a big giggle fit as I was opening it.
Okay.
And I couldn't show it on the screen, but I did my best to explain it. So I think people will get the point, and they will also probably understand how absolutely ludicrous it was. But that'll be next Saturday. Tomorrow's video, I'm going to be explaining what light perception is. And I haven't planned out the rest of the week. But next Saturday is the most inappropriate blind guy unboxing anyone has ever seen. Oh, someone said something about
Puppy
YouTube.
Res Scooter 2 says hi.
Hi, Puppy Res Scooter
At
2.
Matea Y Curry Sissa says, day dingleberries in your voiceover voice.
I don't know what her obsession with dingleberries
Yeah,
is.
she really just like, and I did it before. I did it with Heather. I said the dingle stinkleberries or whatever the heck it was. Lamate, she does the super chats. I feel like I've done a pretty good job of doing the dingleberry stinkle me stinklepuss or whatever she wants. I mean,
I don't know.
I could
dude.
possibly retire that at
Scrolling
some
and
point.
saw this stream lol.
Hey, good job.
At GSUO
I-
Smokey says, "Oh, can't wait to see or hear."
Yeah, it'll be an
At
interesting one.
JohnnyBC says,
So it's got to be funny, like on the shorts feed, because in the shorts feed, like it's 3 minutes max is how long a video is. And I don't know if you come across this thing on the shorts feed on YouTube. Does it say live? Does it like explain what it is? Or are people watching thinking it's a short and they're like, when's he going to stop
I
talking?
don't know. I mean, I'm not a shorts consumer, so I
No.
don't know how you'd come upon it.
I feel like they if they're watching, they're like, huh, this is one of the weirdest paced shorts I've ever heard. And
Yeah.
then if it never ends, they're like, all right, that's kind of weird. Is this thing's not reading. I was going to do another, I could try and read the texts for a minute in the with the fancy microphone. Or what do you want to do? Take another call? Wrap it up?
Yeah. I mean, what time is it? 7:55. We could do another call.
What time did we start?
We started around 6:55, so it's been almost an hour.
It's been about an hour. All right.
Yeah.
So I have to put this switch over. 760-517-6844. I put that up on the screen. I take the person off a hold and I say, hello, happy Sunday evening. Who's this? Oh, there we go. Hey, who's this?
Pete, this is Kyle.
Kyle, what's going on, man?
I'm from, not much, man. I'm just calling in because I've been watching you all night, and I was actually super chat earlier.
At
What's that,
L.T._Ironfox tipped $5 through Super Chat. I really can't express how much you helped me public speaking.
That's
I wish I
great.
could have expressed it more. Thank you so much.
We'll get back to that in a
Bananas
minute.
reaction was too funny.
Banana's reaction to your big honker was kind of funny. Sorry about that, Kyle. I'm glad we were able to help
Oh,
LT in his public speaking ventures. But sorry about that, Kyle. Back to you.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. But no, I was when you guys were talking earlier, just a minute ago, about the candy and everything, about being able to smell the differences between each flavor or each just color.
Yeah.
Like I can definitely relate to that one because I've been losing my sight for years, and I could kind of tell the difference when I could smell red, blue, purple, just depending on the type of candy, like Tootsie Pops and things like that. So
What
I
color
definitely
is
can
the
relate to you
best
on that one.
flavor? What is your favorite color flavor?
Blue.
Yes, I was going to say there's only one right answer, and it's blue. Blue is the best color. And I don't mean like dark purple. I don't mean grape. I mean blue, like blue slushy, blue raspberry. Like that is the best
blue
flavor.
variety is- That's it right there.
What's-
Yep, I can definitely agree.
What's your favorite color flavor, Brooks?
Honestly, blue. Yeah.
All right, we're blue across the board. Josh's wife is a fan of the orange starburst. Danny likes orange starburst, and I'm like, you are an alien. Get out of here. Nobody likes orange starburst.
I mean, I could definitely tell the smells when I eat Starburst. I could tell the different smells of those,
Yep.
and know what I'm eating just by the smell. But orange flavor is just not my biggest fan.
No.
I mean, I don't really care for it.
The yellow starburst doesn't have much of a scent to it. I've never been a big fan of the yellow starburst. It just doesn't do
No,
much
yeah,
for me.
I agree with that.
Nice.
I agree. With
What else going on?
But not much. I came across one of your videos I'd seen a while back on one of your shorts about when you in your vision that you see blue at times, just like neon blue colors and things like that.
Yep.
I was kind of wondering if you've ever thought about if you get any designs, any shapes, have you ever thought about like drawing them or putting them down on paper or even visual arts kind of thing?
I mean, I've designed a bunch of art pieces for this channel. I've turned most of them into t-shirts. I did a chalk design. I did a Sharpie design. And what the hell else have I done? I don't know. If you go to my shop, all the t-shirts that I designed, I artistically did them myself. One of them I did it in the sand. I did like some sand art and we photographed it and turned it into a shirt. It would be difficult for me to replicate the floaters that I see because it's more of a it's moving, like they move, and I don't know how I would match. I don't know how I'd match the color in my head to what's on the like. I can describe it. My floaters are like an iridescent bright blue, but I don't know how I'd actually match it so that.
Well, that's what I was actually going to say. Was like I have the similar thing with my disorder. I have it. What I have is called choroideremia, and my vision's slowly deteriorating to where I can't see a lot because I need an extreme amount of light. But like in the places when it's dark for me, I just see all the colors and it's like kind of chalk-like. But it's very like I could vibrant colors like neon green, blue, purple, like all the different colors on the spectrum.
That's funny. Anthony, when he came out here, Anthony Ferraro, he told me like during the day in the broad daylight with like a ton of light, he's like, I can see a little bit when there's like a ton of light and a ton of sun. I was like, oh man, I am the exact opposite. Like as soon as it start getting bright, I got nothing. In the dark, at least I can point out the difference between like the bright lights in front of us and the dark. But yeah, it affects everybody in different ways. Where are you at, Brooks?
We're at 7:59. I mean, I think it's been a good night.
Dave now.
I think it has been a good night.
Dank
It's been a
MF
good
Angel
night.
says yup.
By the way, the people that just called, the one in the wheelchair,
Storm and Crystal.
Yeah, they subscribed via Prime.
Oh yeah, you can
Amazon
use.
Prime.
Apparently, I learned this. You can use once a month. If you're an Amazon Prime subscriber, they give you one subscription a month on Twitch, and you can subscribe to the channel using that membership.
That's pretty cool. I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
that's super nice of them, and I feel like there's probably a lot of Twitch people that are on like every day and maybe give you a little more value, but I really appreciate the support. I think Twitch notices when people do that, and hopefully we continue to grow this community. I feel like popping up on different platforms tonight has allowed us to hear from some different people on the phone lines, which is always fun to hear some new voices.
It is.
So thank you.
DIY Harry Potter Craftsman says, hi, Blind Surfer. I hope you're having a good day.
Hi, DIY Harry Potter Craftsman. I am having a pretty good day. It was, well,
It's a good screen name.
it is. Well, I wonder why DIY Harry Potter Craftsman. Like, what is that? What is he doing?
He's making wands, probably.
Oh, he's making his own wands.
I mean, that's all I can guess.
Oh, and I told LT I'd get back. I said I didn't give him a ton of time, I guess. But we helped him overcome his fear of public speaking.
He was very happy about that.
How's your did you used to be afraid of public speaking before I just stuck a camera in your face? I'm like, talk.
I mean, I hadn't done much of it, but I feel like it's just different on a live because it's just like we're just hanging out and you can't see the people in the chat like they're talking. Like if there's a bunch of people in the room staring at me, I think I would be like sweating and shaking.
See,
Yeah.
I'd rather have that. Like at least the live audience, you can hear them a little bit. You get some of the you can feel some of the energy of the room, and if you say something funny, you might get like a little bit of a laugh. Or if you
I
say
think I told you the story. Last time I had to do something like that, I had to do a speech at my granddad's 90th birthday party.
Yeah.
And I was shaking so much holding my phone. I was far enough away, I think no one noticed, but I was like barely able to read my phone because I was shaking so much.
Oh
And
man.
it was just a totally like visceral reaction. Like in my mind, I was like, okay, I'm all right. But
Really?
my body was just like reacting. And I think unfortunately, unless you like have that exposure constantly, that's just how things are, right? If you're not used to it. So
That's funny. I for something about I just kind of like the live feedback. Like this to me is kind of weird. Like it's just me and you on the couch, but there are X number of people
I think
watching.
maybe it's different because I'm monitoring the chat, so I can
Yeah.
like kind of feel the vibe of what's going on.
I do wish. I mean, I got like all different ways to hear the chat.
808 says,
Like,
Brooks, you da homie.
yeah, that dude says you to
Dank MF
homie.
Angel
Yep.
says, I follow all the rules, Sarah.
Yeah, and Dan MF Angel follows all the
One
rules.
says, thanks at Resonate.
Oh yeah, and Trap Treyaza for $2 CA Canadian
Canadian.
says, "Hey Pete, I love your video. Keep it up."
Appreciate that. Thank you very much. He's from Canada.
Canada.
Canada. I mean, I try and monitor as much of the. I was trying to do this the other day. I was trying to do my show live outside and listen to the chat in real time. It's a lot. I can't keep my thoughts together while I'm listening in full time. So I'll pot it up.
Everyone else was.
Everyone else was too. Oh, we're getting.
At Dank
I feel
MF
like there's some
Angel says,
bickering
I
going
don't
on.
want to be in timeout.
No, he doesn't want to be. What?
At Siffish1 says, you da home at Sarah Cam
I meant to say
7808.
Yeah. So everybody. It's not just me that messes up typing in the comment
Oh,
section.
another super chat.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
At HS_hype tip $9.99 through Super Chat.
Thank you.
Hey Pete, I'm just starting my 3D printer journey, so if you write something on a piece of paper or something and email me, I can print it and send it to you, and you can do it on Blind Guy Unboxing.
Nice. I've gotten a fair amount of appreciate the super chat, by the way. I've gotten got a 3D printed snake, got a 3D printed dragon, I got a 3D printed crown. I don't know where the crown is. Where is that crown? There was a crown. Remember
The one that broke.
yeah.
That was broken.
Yeah, but we glued it back together. Yeah, it was Zen Moon Masters like put together like a really serious 3D
Why
printed
does Zen
crown.
Moon Master not come into lives? know why?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Zen Moon Master, if you guys follow me on YouTube, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday is the first person in the video, and I mean within seconds of the video being posted. And he posts the word of the day.
Word of the day, right.
Then he posts a blue heart, and then he usually posts something relatively related to the video, but like all within seconds. And then everybody else that comes, like Joni's in there, Sarah's in there, Devil's Advocate. We got a lot of regulars that come in, and everybody joins along for the live. But Zen Moon Master does not come along for the live ride.
Zen in here, dude.
Are you getting your pee dance going on again?
No, I know. That's just me being a twitchy guy. That's just who I am.
I like you twitch so hard. I think it's because are you a drummer because you twitch, or do you twitch because you're a drummer?
I think I've always been a twitchy, weird, kind of just nervous energy guy, but the drumming is like a great outlet for it, you know?
Who's the drummer for the Police? Do you know who it is?
I don't know.
David Copeland, I think.
I don't know.
I heard an interview with him. He was just on 60 Minutes the other day, and they're like, "Why did you become a drummer?" He's like, "I like to hit stuff."
Well, that's another part of it that people don't realize about drumming is you just get to smash. You know, it's very caveman energy.
Yeah.
It's extremely cathartic. Like if you need therapy, just play drums and you'll be all right.
He had a funny take. I never even thought of it because I was a front man in a band. I was a singer, front and center, the crowd, nothing between me and the crowd except for the microphone I'm holding. And he said, he's like, as the drummer, he's like, all I ever see is the back of the singer's head. He's like, I got to tell you, half the time, I don't know what he's singing about. I'm just banging my drums. I was like,
that's all that matters, bro.
But I was thinking, I noticed the couch shaking a little bit. I remember when you first started like picking me up and taking me to the beach, every red light, the car would shake. And at first, because I can't see that your leg is doing it, I always thought that your minivan like just was like a bit of a clunker before you got the Tesla, but it wasn't.
It was kind of.
Well, but it wasn't. It was shaking because of you.
Old, yeah. I just shake and vibrate constantly.
Shake and vibrate.
Well, when I was a kid, I used to do this weird thing with my hands where I would you can't really see, but I would shake them back and forth like this.
Why?
I think I was just like autistic, man. I don't know. I'm an artistic guy, but yeah, I've always been a little off. So
that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
All right. You want to call it an evening?
I think that's fine with me.
I will be back on I can get you out on that. I've been trying to play if I can remember what damn button it is. It's yeah, I can do that for you. There's a couple of waves that I'll play you out on. I'll do the music. It's so many damn buttons to press. No, that's the wrong button. I have to push that over, and then we'll hear our fun Western music. There it is. I don't know if I'll come back tomorrow. I mean, I don't know if I have enough stuff to do like 5 days in a row. But I will be back on Tuesday. Are you going to be free on Wednesday?
Yeah, I'll be here.
Banana is going to be returning from Arizona on Wednesday, and she said that she doesn't want to hop off a plane and hop right in here and do a live. I mean, she loves you all out there, but
I don't blame her on that one.
Yeah, not that much. So you might not be able to see Banana again until a week from Wednesday. I'm actually tied into the studio right now.
You're tied in.
There we go.
Thanks for all the super chats tonight, guys.
Yes,
very generous.
Thank you for the super chats. Oh, I'm going to turn off the phone. Like, give me 5 minutes. We didn't do Check Pete's voicemail tonight, but after the show, if you dial 760-517-6844, you'll be able to leave me a voicemail message. I will be responding to those on Tuesday and Wednesday night, so you can do that. Give me 5 minutes after the show ends, and you can do that. And then don't forget to follow me on Twitch at Pete Gustin. Tune in for my video tomorrow about what is light perception on all the platforms. Anything else I should plug before we get out of here?
Follow on Twitch, baby.
Yeah, at Pete Gustin. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Hey, they did it for us, too.
Yeah, Wolf
3,
Gaming. Thank
4, 5.